That's bad.
Alright, in a turn of events that absolutely nobody saw coming, we got James Brown all stripped out, minus the fuel system and the interior. Yeah, so like I said in the last couple of videos, my plan was to throw this car back together, make a couple passes in it, should still run 10s with a stock 5.3, and then put it up for sale, use that money to fund the 55. Things change. A guy got a hold of me last night saying, hey, would you be interested in trading roller for roller? And my gut instinct was, no, not at all. No reason to. That would be absolutely stupid and foolish to. I've got too many irons in the fire as it is. I don't need another project car. However, as you guys know, I am very stupid, so I started talking to him more and more and saw some pictures of his car, got more info on it, and basically I said, sure, yeah, I would do it. So he's on his way over with his car now, so hopefully soon to be my car. I don't know. Is it something that I'm going to keep long term? I don't know. I really don't. But it seemed like a all-around upgrade from the RX-7. I'll quit teasing you guys and tell you what it is, even though I probably used a picture of it in the thumbnail. It is a 1994 Ford Mustang Cobra. Supposed to be a true Cobra. He said he got it as basically just a shell, so someone stole the Cobra brakes and the rear bumper off it that says Cobra, which sucks. That's like the one part I'd really like to have of the car that says Cobra. But it's a full interior car. It has a shortened, not really a narrowed, but it has a Fox body 8.8 with 31 spline axles in it. Supposed to have a Detroit True Track in it. The thing that I like about it is it's a Mustang. It's a catalog car. You can get parts for it everywhere. You can sneeze, and when you go to get a tissue, the tissue has Mustang parts on it. So it has, I think he said, an AJE tubular K-member in it, strange single adjustable front struts. It has, just like this, it has Jegs drag pack. It can actually fit a 28 on the back. I think it has a 28 on the back. I didn't ask, but in the pictures it looked like a Mickey 28. So that's right there, a huge upgrade. We're going basically same rear end. That one's a little bit narrower because it's a Fox body rear end in an SN95. So I don't know what the difference is, but he said he's the one who put the rear end in there, so he knew it was narrower, which would be good if the car was ever mini-tubbed. I doubt I'll ever do that. It should still fit a 28 just fine. And I'm going to throw in all this stuff because he's throwing in, he has a Huron Speed turbo kit for a single T6, which this is a T4, as you guys know. Put a T6 on jack. He's throwing in a used precision turbo that he thinks might need to be rebuilt. He's not sure on that. He said that the last time it was running, it was smoking, but the car had a lot of oil pressure, so it might have been blowing past the seals. Not really sure. And he has LS swap mounts. So more or less, aside from the fuel system that I'm leaving in this car, I have virtually everything to put it together. I pulled my trans out and my shifter out, so I could use those in the Mustang if I decided to put a Glide in it. I don't know if the Glide would be best in that car. That car is probably like 3,300 pounds, give or take. So I think it'd probably be better with a 400. Who knows, we might put an 80E in it. Not really sure. There's a lot of options, and there's a lot of room in the car, which is something that I like. And it comes with 2 hoods. It has a 5-inch cowl hood on it, and it comes with a stock hood, which in the pictures the cowl hood looks nice, so I'll probably leave that on. But yeah, basically, we're saying goodbye to the RX-7. I had it for about 5 years, I think. And it's been a good car. It's going to be very bittersweet to say goodbye to it. But, you know, sometimes it's just time to move on. And as much as I am going to miss this car, I can always get another one. I don't know if I will, though. Lately, I've been really wanting something with a back seat that I could put the kids in and go cruise around in. So that's kind of what the Cobra might end up as. I'm going to leave it full interior. I don't know if I'm going to put a cage in it. I probably won't, but I might. So a little bit more about the car. The front end is just sitting on it right now. He had the front end off to do a bunch of work to it, like patching the strut towers, stuff like that. The car, I think, needs a paint job. I don't know what color I'm going to paint it just yet. Probably redo the white that it is, but, you know, black would be cool, red would be cool. I like red cars, so we'll see how it ends up. Might just leave it, who knows. Might end up just flipping it. So he's on his way. He should be here in the next hour or so. And we'll probably just push the thing out, get it loaded on his trailer, get the Mustang in here, and then look it over a little bit better. All right, as you can see, James Brown is off to greener pastures. We got the stock LM7 here that the dude threw in a deal. A really nice, basically brand new Texas Speed intake with the rails and everything, so that's pretty tight. And then over here's the Huron Speed Turbo Kit, the Precision 88, more than I will ever need. And then over here's the car. We're about to push it in the garage. Here's the new Stallion. Pun intended, I guess. This thing, it doesn't look good in pictures because like the bottom trim's falling off and like the paint's messed up. But this thing's nice, dude. Like full UPR chromoly series tubular K member and lower control arms. I think he said it's a Flaming River manual steering rack, manual brakes, bump steer kit. The strut towers were already patched really well. Nice caster camber plates, strange single adjustable coilovers. I have no idea how much travel this thing's gonna have. Doors close nice. full interior. No, minus the headliner, I guess. But yeah, there's the Huron Speed intercooler and the headers for it. And so frick yeah, man. This thing's sweet. Looks like all the glass is good, which is a huge plus. And as you can see, it's fitting some 28-10.5s. Needs some spacers, but that's not a big deal. I actually really like these wheels on it. I think they look nice. And on the title, it does say Mustang Cobra. Needs to be cleaned, though. Yeah, man. I actually really like this car. I was really on the fence about it, whether or not I should do this, but after checking the car out, yeah, it needs a lot. But, oh man, that door closed so nice. But this thing, it's honestly really, really good. So I don't know if I'm going to put the Power Glide in it. Might get a 400 for it. Might put the 4L80 in it. Not really sure. 4L80 would be nice in this thing. Keep it a full interior cruiser street car. And then you can always find another 4L80 for the 55. But yeah, we might just whip this thing together real quick. Well, real quick. I think, I don't know, I really want to get a motor and trans sat in it so I can see how the turbo kit fits. But, man, I also really want to paint it. I didn't think I'd like the white, but we'll probably end up redoing the white. I was debating on black or red or something, but I think white with the black wheels and tint the windows, I think that'll be pretty nice. And then put the trim and stuff back on it, the molding, put it together a little bit better. But yeah, I crawled under it when it was in the trailer, and thing looks just as nice underneath. It is at least on par with how the RX-7 was. And this has all the stuff on the front end that the RX-7 didn't, or I just would probably never get. So I think we got ourselves a hot rod here. We just need to put these Legos together. So imagine this thing with that aluminum 10-to-1 compression, 5.3, that Texas Speed intake on top of it, that Precision 88 Huron kit. This thing should be nasty. It really should. I think this will be a really fun car. I'm super excited about it. I'm super stoked. These SN95s they're starting to get popular. People weren't appreciating, myself included, they weren't appreciating them for a long time, even though this is the third or fourth one I've had. I think they're starting to see their day. I think we're getting in pretty good. So it's like, obviously Matt had the 8x8s one. I know Boosted Lifestyle had his wacky contraption. Charlie Murphy, all those. So I think we're in a good spot. We just need to put our little street car together. So, heck yeah, man, rock and roll. We're looking pretty good. I'm stoked. But that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are as stoked as I am. This thing with the 5-inch cowl hood looks sick. So, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, clicking that bell. And I'll see you next time.